Hello, Eternum, and welcome to KOTT News, Eternum's #1 source for news. And this is the War Report. Dynamic change in the history of Eternum last night as the Marauders of Pharma's Only capture the keep and claim the hot springs of Ebonscale Reach. We spoke with a team representative about the fight and their ambitions going forward. Congratulations on your victory here in Ebonscale Reach, now in charge of the medicinal hot springs, able to stay in from the harshest winter, their third harshest winter in Eternum's history. How do you feel about your victory tonight?
John, it was a great win. We really did it so that we could open up a tiger sanctuary in Ebonscale. You know, this is Tiger Town after all. Make it a nice little home for these tigers.
A tiger sanctuary, huh?
Yeah, yep, that's the plan. In Tiger Town.
So Pharma's Only is the only company that's going to be allowed to protect the tigers here in Ebonscale Reach.
Yes, you can buy tickets to pet the tigers for 5K gold.
Oh, another attraction brought to you by the Ebonscale Tourism Council.
Yep.
What else are you doing to stay in out of the cold?
John, we went and pillaged the crafting stations in Reekwater. We needed some wood. We didn't want to cut down our sanctuary. So we just went and pillaged all of those crafting stations, trade posts, etc. We had a nice big bonfire out of those points tonight, A, B, and C. You know, we really just blazed it up out there, you know?
Reports of city infrastructure being ransacked in Reekwater have been confirmed as local shop structures have been completely demolished and made away with. Only the lockers remain, but for how long, as the citizens of the island, desperate for warmth, seek fuel for their fires through the third harshest winter in Eternum's history. The brutal winter continues as the sun circles the island, keeping us from freezing into a solid block of ice. But be on alert for the opportunities to volunteer for invasion response squad duties tonight as the corruption descend from the shattered mountains. 3 submissions for Simulated Fantasy Combat Resolution tonight, brought to you by LARPco. Remember, if it isn't LARPco, it's cardboard. Tonight, the Marauders of HBM assault the Covenant converts of Regime 401K for control of the recently ransacked region of Reekwater. The Marauders of HBM hear that there's been a run on scrap wood in the marshes to the south, so they've come to grab whatever they can to keep them warm through the ongoing winter. Faced with little left to defend, Regime is left wondering if they're going to put in their best effort tonight, or take what little scraps are left and seek out a new place to live. Meanwhile, the Syndicate members of PK Warband assail the Covenant hero worshippers of Outcasts for control of the island's secondary oil reserves in Weaver's Fen. PK Warband at risk of losing their membership by expanding their sovereignty across multiple factions, but they'll fight the Outcast as Syndicate, at least for tonight. Outcast, with 2 engagements on both sides of the field tonight, will have to decide how to allocate their troops yet again, entirely capable of fielding both. Meanwhile still, the Zealots of Outcast attack the Syndicate members of Fresh Bench for control of the bear-infested deep forests of Brightwood. Sensing an opportunity to claim a region in the Central Corridor, the Outcasts march into the woods while the bears are in deep hibernation in order to maximize their chances of claiming the keep. Foregoing the Dr. Bombastic brand bear repellent themselves, the members of Fresh Bench lock down the fort gates and set up fresh bonfires, awaiting the arrival of the proselytizers. We'll have any late-breaking outcomes and reactions from the citizens tonight at 11. Until then, this has been War Correspondent JChalant, KOTT News.